For over 200 years, the nation's longest-running state agricultural fair has been held in Skowhegan, Maine. And this week, every night, I'm going to be camping and wrestling. And I want to bring you there. Come on. I am beyond excited for this. I've been thinking about it for so long. First, the Americana piece, just being at the fair, right? You've got the produce, you've got the hunting, you've got the artisans and all the crafts. There's just the spirit of Americana is in your local town fair, and I love that. But also, I think deeply tied into that is professional wrestling, because I can picture the old town fair and your local champion say, "I'll take anybody." And after he's beaten up everybody that's behind the curtain, he challenges individuals in the local town to see if anybody can take on the champion. You know, I'm going to spend the whole week thinking about late 1800s, early 1900s professional wrestling. Guys like George Hackenschmidt, Frank Gotch, Jeff the Farmer Burns. And, you know, I have to admit, there's a few times I'm going to think throughout this week, you know, did Jeff Burns know about the Skowhegan State Fair? Did George Hackenschmidt know? What about the first NWA World Champion, Mr. Orville? You know, did he defend it at the state fair? I mean, this state fair is 200 years old. And I'm so pleased that I'm going to get to be a part of that tradition. And with that, I am way overdue. All of this stuff should have been in there, and I'm supposed to be on the road right about now. So let's go.
Growing up, wrestling in high school, this was a road I frequently ran down. I just did 2.7 miles. I can breathe up here. You know, North Carolina is like 20 degrees hotter, so much more humidity. And I feel like I can really get moving up here. So it was a pleasant run, but also just kind of pleasant to think about growing up and being younger and how many miles I put on this road chasing a dream. And today we're kind of chasing a different dream. I'm not doing high school wrestling, not doing amateur wrestling. I'll be doing day one for me of the Skowhegan State Fair. So here's a little warm-up run, shaking out my legs and getting ready to get started.
Have a last in the contest. 10 minutes remain. The winner of this contest, let's hear it for Sawdust!
These are the sleeping arrangements while we're camping at the fair. The tent is mine. There's a group of guys in the camper there. See the campground, the backside of the fair. Got the Ferris wheel in the back, track for horse racing. There was demolition derby last night. Living the life, right? I'd like to lie to you and say it's been really glamorous, but it's not really truthful. I've got a suitcase for the majority of my clothes, the bag I've been taking to the ring every night for my gear, 2 books to thumb through in the evenings, a little bit of extra space, sleeping bag, boots, shoes, rack for some dirty clothes after the running. You see the outlet in the back so I can charge up for the cameras and the cell phones.
The title on it is like, don't kiss this And the winner of the contest, let's hear it for Sawdust!
I don't think of this trip just as like a vacation. I mean, obviously I'm wrestling too, but I kind of look at it like a little bit like a training camp. You know, I don't have a lot of distractions, so I can spend every morning running, and I've been doing, you know, 5+ miles every morning. But It doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself. I don't have to be out here grinding. Today, I'm definitely going a little slower. I'm walking. I could push harder, but I want to enjoy the views. Just spend some time relaxing and appreciating the time and opportunity I have right now. This trip to me has been part training camp, part vacation, part wrestling, part working. But it's given me a glimpse of the economic viability of professional wrestling, or maybe lack thereof. It's shown me how quickly money can come into your hands and out of your hands. And of course, you know, to me, part of this is visiting family and friends, and it's a little bit of vacation of seeing home. So I have an interest in spending an opportunity to try all the restaurants and going out with my friends and family and stuff like that. So I'm spending a little bit more than otherwise, right? But I'm seeing how quickly I get money in my hands and then the money's gone. And it makes me wonder, what's my future in professional wrestling? You know, is there going to be a time in my life where I do make money doing this, and a good amount of money, or what I think is a good amount? And it's kind of a warning that maybe there'll come a point where there's some money to it, but how much am I spending? And is the spending going to overshadow the money that's coming in? Who knows? I'm still not even really sure what I want out of this, what I want out of professional wrestling, what I want out of this experience, but I am having fun. For the moment, it's sustainable. So I want to keep doing it. But money would be nice.
Day 4, match 4, had really good response. Really good response. Sold a lot of merch. I'm having a fantastic time. I'm so glad that I came to do this. Fantastic experience. Like, I really feel like wrestling every night is the way
little bit. A little bit.
Down on the dirt road, I was raised up slow. Fields of gold and the breeze will blow. Footprints in the mud, but my head's in the sky. Got small town roots, but I'm dreaming high. Mama always said, boy, don't lose your way. But these country lights can hold me every day. I've been chasing stars in the midnight air, hoping someday I find myself somewhere. Dirt roads and daydreams still running through my mind. I'm breaking these chains, but leaving love behind. Got my boots on the ground, but I'm reaching for the sky. Dirt roads and daydreams, you know I'm gonna fly.
Every night we've been wrestling right there. No, not the bingo hall. Right there. Or should I say, there. Everything is in the trailer in the back. We set up the curtains, set up the speakers. We've been filling these bleachers every night. Crowds gather around where there's no room to sit. We have the backdrop of the fair, listening to horse races on that track just on the other side of these buildings, demolition derby, with the backdrop of bells and whistles and lights and music of the fair. It has been an incredible experience wrestling in this type of environment, and it's really given me a different look to what professional wrestling is and what professional wrestling can be. The vets are always telling the younger guys, you gotta take care of your body, you gotta bump hard. You can only bump so many times. And this week I'm like really starting to understand that, because every day I woke up in an air mattress. Every day I could feel like I'm trying to stretch my back all day. I'm trying to crack my back. I'm rotating. I'm slow to get up. I still got to work out while I'm here, so I go out and run 5 miles, which probably isn't great on my body either. Spend all day walking around. I'm out in the sunshine. I'm sitting on bleachers, or I'm laying on the air mattress. And then you have a match, and it was somewhere around day 3 where my back was bothering me that I thought, oh, yeah, maybe I could get through this match with headlocks and arm holds. I'm gonna be honest, that's not how it went. But it made me realize, I think that's what these guys are saying. And I could imagine if I was doing 200 or more matches a year, my desire to take big bumps, my desire to take that damage on my body be very little, very little. So I think oftentimes you work maybe 1 or 2 matches a week, you got time to recover, or you feel like you recovered and you go and do it again. But I could see how 5 nights in a row, by the 5th night you're thinking, man, we gotta find a better way to do this. But I'm probably not going to change anything anytime soon. But it's given me something to ponder about. I've traveled enough now that when I come home I get these just weird moments or weird feelings like, do I belong? Not sure. Not really sure. I think when you've been gone long enough, the way you dress changes, the way you talk changes, your frame of reference changes. Maybe you lose a little bit of common ground. But I don't really know. But I have these moments where I'll come to a place like this where I have core memories and I feel like a tourist, even though this is a place I visited often when I was a child. But I'm going to enjoy the morning. Not think too much about it. There's something weird about chasing your dreams and traveling. You gotta wonder, what are you losing in the process?
Tomorrow show starts at 3 p.m. Make sure you're here to watch a bad guy getting his butt whooped. I can't say any words. at the fair. Have a great night. It's still early. You got rides to ride, games to play, and food to eat. Have a great time at the Skowhegan Fair. I am your champ, and I will fuck you all.
The king of the fair up there.
You know a champ live.